There are two ways of looking at Volkswagen's Golf Plus. One camp says it offers little that you don't get in a standard Golf hatch and costs more. On the other side of the argument, they're saying, yes, but it's only £500 or so more, and for that, you get a car offering more versatility without any significant drawbacks. Now, since you're likely to sit solidly on one side of the argument or the other if you're in the market to buy a car of this kind, no amount of expostulating by me on the merits or otherwise of this car is likely to sway you one way or the other. Still, for what it's worth, I'm in the latter camp. Going for a Golf Plus over a standard Golf seems to get you an awful lot more, but not much more money as far as I can see.
Volkswagen alone seem to think that there's a market niche that exists between a normal family hatch and a mini MPV. Now, this might sound like niche marketing gone mad, but if you consider that in the smaller class of cars like the Renault Modus and the Vauxhall Meriva basically inflate a super mini, Volkswagen think that there's capital in inflating a normal Volkswagen Golf into this, the Volkswagen Golf Plus. The extra 95mm of height over a standard Golf hatchback might lead you to believe that this Golf Plus would be a little bit of a roly-poly through the corners. But Volkswagen have worked hard to cut the body roll. They've beefed up the springs all around, and they've also uprated the rear anti-roll bar. So to drive, this Golf Plus feels very much like the hatch. It's got that same alert feel, doesn't roll through corners, it retains its composure when you're on your brakes and accelerating very, very nicely. There's no shortage of choice when it comes to engines for this Golf Plus. None of them are outrageously sporty, as you'd expect from a family vehicle like this. But the petrol engines start at an 80 horsepower car, then go up to 122 and then 140. They're all 1.4 litre units. Diesel engines, well, there's the 1.9 litre diesel, which comes in either 90 or, as we're driving here, the 105 horsepower, or you can get the much more modern 2 litre TDI diesel with 140 horsepower under the hood. This is worth going for if you want an engine that's a good deal more refined and quiet. But all the diesel engines feel very, very strong in the mid-range, as you'd expect. This vehicle we're driving here is the Golf Plus that's finished with the Dune body styling. Some people will love it, some people will hate it. It's meant to replicate the look of a 4x4, so you get the roof rails, the side rubbing strips, and so on. It's only available with the 105 horsepower 1.9 litre TDI engine, but asked a few people in the office what they think of it, and they like the look of it, so who am I to judge? So what does the Golf Plus offer you over and above the normal Golf? Well, for a start, there's 20mm of added headroom, which, considering that we're the second tallest nation in the world after the Dutch, might well be useful in this market. As well as the additional headroom both front and rear, the Golf Plus has a few other tricks up its sleeve. These rear seats are worth a look. They slide backwards and forwards by up to 160mm, so you can maximise passenger space or luggage space. And they also lower when you fold them down, which creates a very, very flat load floor. As well as the sliding and folding and disappearing rear seats, the Golf Plus has got a few other tricks up its sleeve. It's got this very nice twin floor system here, so you can hide things away under there or keep your muddy stuff well out of the way. It's also got a ski hatch, you can poke long items all the way through. Very, very practical car. Volkswagen have had to be quite careful about how they price the Golf Plus, so it's got to exist in that tiny little Goldilocks zone halfway between the Golf hatch and the Touran Mini MPV. Prices for this car start at around £13,000. Opt one of these Dune versions of the Golf Plus and you can hoodwink your next door neighbour into thinking you've bought a 4x4. This one features this air dam at the front, same at the back. It's got the wheel arch extensions, side rubbing strips and these roof bars on the top. I'm not really at one with the whole pretend 4x4 thing, but you've got to say it's a very, very tidy styling job. For many people, the Volkswagen Golf Plus remains something of a head scratcher. Despite quite a widespread media campaign by Volkswagen, Plus has remained under the radar to a certain extent. My take on it is that life is all about compromises. This is a very, very competitively priced product. Forget about buying a sat-nav or an alloy wheel upgrade for your Volkswagen Golf. Instead, just spend a few extra £100 and buy one of these. It nets you a whole lot more.